All right. So is this working? All right. Just to get things been going before it's. Hello. Okay, perfect. Still going on? Yes, it is. Hello everyone. Greetings. Angry Birds 115. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I don't. If you see the description below, I'm not sure if this game is still going on, but if it is, great. If not, then well, I'm just gonna play this game anyways, so I'll get more involvement or get more involved as I did with Baldi. Yes, people should know this game by now, but nobody has seen my reactions to it yet, so that's why I'm playing this game. Well, on short notices only. Like, I know this game will have decrease in hype, but if I'll just be playing it for my own reactions, then you guys hear me laugh or something like that. Okay. And one thing before we start the stream, I noticed that any time I do a stream, the gameplay gets a bit crappy when you watch it. Well, I use a different method for wait, is this full? There we go. Didn't know it was not full screen. But yeah, if I did not know, I can't. Let's hide that. I was saying, yeah, like I said, I do a different method for live streaming, so that's why the gameplay is a bit crappy and laggy when you watch the video. I don't know why it does that, but I mean, I have my own ways. So yeah, that's the thing. Once you watch some sort of live stream, the gameplay just could be crappy. I don't know. I just do my own method. Yeah, okay, whatever. But yeah, what I was gonna say. I don't really know. Oh yeah. So there's gonna be different parts of this. This is like part one of the game. So yes, I might doing some more of them as though here. Also, in other news, I will not be playing Fortnite games at all because I realize some of my friends and other people are talking about it. They say it's gonna be trash. It's gonna be a bad game. I know it is a great game at the start, but now it's gonna be trashed. So yeah. Oh, okay. I'm just want to put up the full screen for real quick, and what's going on? Yeah, it's going on. Skip unseen text after choices. I'm just gonna leave that all there. Auto forward time. I don't know what that is, but whatever. So yeah. I'm not gonna be playing Fortnite games. The only Fortnite video that will be on my channel is just that short gameplay. You can watch that if you like. I'm just saying I'm not gonna do any Fortnite gameplays at all because the game is trash. I even deleted the Epic Games launcher. It's trash. Although I might play Fortnite. I'm just not gonna record it though. So that's that. So give me a few seconds just to get things started. Just get familiar with the things. Turn just calibrating. There we go. Okay, I think we're ready to start. Hold on, let's see if I'm actually recording. Just calibrations. That's it. Nothing reasonable. I just want to see if I'm really doing something. I think I'm on live right now, but okay. Okay, let's start the game, shall we? So, please enter your name. No? Okay, no, I'll just do red, because that's my other backup nickname, only 3-lettered. I'll try my best to stick with the narrative and dialogues, but sometimes I'm not that. I thought my voice is sometimes not good or very low, not happy enough. I mean, I've seen the gameplays for this gameplays, but I have not got a chance to like play for myself because I'm too busy and all. And yeah, I couldn't record this, so that has to this game or this last year has to be moved aside to a different day, which is today. So yeah, unfortunately, it has to be this day. It has to be later. All right. Hey, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori. My neighborhood, my neighbor. Dang it! You see what I mean? I need my voice is gonna be crap during my speaking. I need to bear with me. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Red. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think you were a couple or something. Yeah. I don't have a girlfriend, though. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you don't want to. Whatever you say, Shiori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Red, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Unless if they're a sci-fi fantasy club. I was a vice president back in my middle school days. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going about. Sorry likes to worry a little too much about me. Perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Like I do. Also drawing. I was talking about how I was worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Well, to be honest, I'm social. For real life. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Since when? I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't let me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head, in her head. Okay, before I go on, I just want to make sure how much time I've got, because of course every live stream is 1 hour. I just want to make it too long. 9 minutes to go. All right, just started. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It is over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom. I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Oh, this is awkward. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. Dang it, that's her. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Now she can make cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Oh, jeez. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Hey everyone, a new member is here. Told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Why to kill the atmosphere? Ah, Red, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh, the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. To be honest, I am not a girl hugger. I am not a girl hugger. I don't do those things. I just draw. Video games. Read. Oh, geez, that makes it worse. What are you looking at? What, you're talking to me? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably his first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You just ignore her while she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's time to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Red. Monica smiles sweetly. Jeez, that pose. Why do you keep doing that pose? I heard you do this pose. What's the meaning of this? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked. We were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Stir your eyes. Basically, completely out of my league. Yep, uncompatible. So just walk by from my window. Yeah?
Go outside and open the door in the garage.
All right.
The door, honey. The small door.
Sorry about that. Someone needed assistance. All right. I know. Like I said, I told people in the anyone who watched the Heroes of Storm live stream. I told them I would make a better live stream. I know it's not working, but that's just one penalty. Yeah, and yet again, sorry. Sorry. Someone called me. I was, needed my assistance. I was in the middle of something. Okay, moving on. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Red. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. So sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sayori mentioned it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabbed wrapped a tray and Yuri opened the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Okay, that's the worst thing. That's the worst dialogue I've done. Yeah, like I said, I'm bad with dialogues. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Hey, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori takes with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bit down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. You're good, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Have I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Eh? I thought you technically did, so you already said. Well, maybe, but not for you, dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. We're just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, might you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Make sure you feel right at home, alright? Okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It's like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. It encourages others to get into literature, and I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a good leader. Yuri also nods in agreement, but I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But to make school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Red, what kinds of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Okay, done a lot of talking. Let me catch my breath. Yeah, like when I talk more, then my mouth gets dry and take a breather. Okay. Alright, how long is the stream going? No worries, the stream is still going. I just want to make sure how long I did it. Let's see. 20 minutes. Alright. I murmured quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Eh? It looks like she wants to say anything, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Oh, that can change. I was saying, I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Story goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how the writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you up for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at a world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes startled for me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give it that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are. Sarah slides behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Okay, that's weird. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable and just share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. I'll sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri looked quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other, strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Red? Monica smells warmly at once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry. I thought, Red, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Zero wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Red, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Red, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for the clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Okay. I was going to say something earlier, but I think I forgot. I don't know if I'll come back, maybe not. I don't think that's important. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Yori, Suki, Yuri, of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, there it is. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. So I know there's kind of like different endings to this, but apparently I'm not going to say what endings there are because, of course, I don't know it. I don't know them. I don't know what the endings are and how to get them, but that's alright. Anyways, yeah, let's make a poem. Let's see. Games. Tsuki. Friends. Graveyard. Okay, I just want to make these even. Uh, Vivid. Dang it. Bouncy. Uh, Charm. Ribbon. Imagination. Dance. Valentine. Flower. Eternity. Playground. Fun. Unrestrained. Party. Puppy. Comfort. Oh, jeez. I need one for Yuri. Fantasy. Oh, come on. Tentious. Alright. Okay, that's kind of mixed. I'm trying to make it even. Apparently it failed. Well, couldn't be that bad. Yeah, anyways, let's start. Hi again, Red. Good to see you didn't run away from us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I always keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Red. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Maybe you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. He already told me you didn't even want so you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plumps back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Red always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. She helps me with this busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Seriously, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Hey, you two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Red can become good friends too. Um, Sayori? Hmm? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just puts me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Eh? Me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? No, never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well here. Very reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want it I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is how's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up. Who texted? I'm in the middle of something. No, I'm busy. Actually, you can watch my live stream if you want. Okay. She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. God, again, cannot talk long. Need to catch my breath. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature really by myself like this? Read the book! I guess. I don't know. I guess I could always read some of the book, yeah. I called it. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. They're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festivals are a chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Well, it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sierra's talking this really seriously. It's rare to hear debating like this, deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. And that wasn't why you suggested. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of this event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble defining the motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind into things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I could help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, jeez. That actually scared me. Too close, Sayori! Back up! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face, stuck in my vision. I only fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Jeez, really? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulders and Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sir Yori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. Still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up in time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sherry, it's written all over you. Eh? Sherry glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Oh yeah, I can tell. I'm not sure is that there intentionally wrong. And there's the toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I mean, in this situation, I might be as assertive as him or he. I mean, to be honest, I kind of do that in real life. Hey, if I offend someone, I try to make them better. You have to fix it. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, it'll change your mind. Okay, this is weird. This is so funny. What is? Well, sorry, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. Oh, sorry. Oh, jeez. It's other way around. Dang it. Okay. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my booty got bigger again. Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see yours blazer buttoned up like that? It's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Jeez. I know this game is like not for the ones that are easily disturbed, but I am older. I'm not gonna tell you my real age, of course, but I can handle this. I mean, I don't really care. I'm just gonna flush myself in something else whenever I see something disturbing. Well, it should not be though. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms around and twirls around. Or okay. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I have a boyfriend, they wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little bit earlier. If you focus on going to, only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Doing it again, the Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Micah suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote today? Right now. Yay! I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound. I got it right now. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Her relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can always see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Azuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I'll go to the stream. 42 minutes. Wait, what? Yuri is a yandere. Oh, someone already texted. Welcome to the stream. God, somebody chatted. Okay, anyways, since Yuri is a yandere, just popped up and said hi. I'm gonna start with Yuri first, because why not? Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. Okay, another reason. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. You could have written a poem at some time. Probably forgot. Why you ask? I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once she refines her train of thought, it is as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it also comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that was a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club. Alright, anyone else say anything? Or is it just her? You ever reload it? Nope, she didn't say anything. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Just breathing air of the present when living into the past. The light flickens, I flicken back. Apparently I used to read something that's handwritten. I can't anymore. I don't know why. But yeah, I think I get the picture. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. It's handwritten. It's fine. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Was it too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, right? Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you didn't only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more sullen, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think of that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. That was nice. Let's see. Anyone else? Hold on, I need to do some read some. Still here, but just doing some things first. All right. Just I guess I do other things. Okay. So let's see. I'll pick Natsuki. Dot dot dot. Hmm. Oh dang it. skipped. Okay, if anyone catch that, then just type it down in the comments below. Then hopefully you might read it because I skipped it on. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Okay, whatever she says. Blah. That's a little blunt. Oh, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke many emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Now that you liked it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. For some reason, her poem is a bit cheesy. I kind of like this one. Let me just. Hello, done. There we go. Yeah, told you that. Told that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Literally, I like it. It's funny a little bit. But just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read. It hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that, I realized. And that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, didn't you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, I won't take that away from her. Uh, Originally I'm gonna do Sayori last, but also Monica. Here, how about this? That's it. No. Don't watch. My coin. Uh, don't know if anyone's watching. Let me just check. Anyone watching? I'm sorry. I was going to use a coin just to flip a coin. So that'll be like zero. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, it's so dusty. Maybe it's a while. Okay, so if it's heads, then it's Monica. If it's Yori, or if it's tails, then it's Yori. Never a big deal. It just helps me to choose something. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's heads, so it's Monica. I have a plastic coin, so. Alright. Hi, Red. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah? Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing. I guess I'll have to. Don't worry, Red. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading it into too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I saw Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each other their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to writing the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Ooh. Okay, there's a music change. Also, about making the poem thing, I'm not sure if Monica would say something else if I were to add in more words to a different character. Like the more like selected words for that the girl like, the better. Like Monica said, Monica said things about Sayori. If I were to add more words on a girl or a different person, it might be different characters. I don't know if it works that way, but maybe not. But anyways, let's read it. Hole in the wall. It could have had been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. The noisy neighbor, angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image, is just a little hole. Wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Yeah, I like this one too. So, what do you think? Oh, and then you press the text box. It's very free from form. That's what you would call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect and you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That's also a good tip for drawing as well. Yes, I do draw. I just fixate on something too much on a character or a scene, and then if I follow her advice, then my drawings will look better or something. I don't know. I feel like that this also applies to drawings. All right, last person. Jeez, how am I speaking? My throat gets sore. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Red. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like it either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a read poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Literally, I agree. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm sitting in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Red. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now to read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, let's see about that. Yeah. I need to catch my breath. Just tired of talking. But I need to keep the stream going. Alright. It's oh. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But it wasn't for you. I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. So Yori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about yourself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late for school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best tip, or best. Yeah. The next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. How about some advice, Sayori? How about you schedule yourself? Like, make some schedule. Make a schedule for yourself, like, what you gonna do, what time, and yada, yada, yada. Phew. I would say the same thing, too. Start reading these dialogues. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if there's just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, staring at their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other and their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you haven't... You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Um... Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Red did too. So based on that, I gotta give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Hold on. How much? Alright, I just want periodically. I just want to make sure how long I'm streaming. Just make sure I don't do this too long. Otherwise, okay, an hour. I will do more than that. Maybe up to 15 or 30 minutes. Anyways, and Red liked my poem too. You know, he even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. I feel like this is the weird part. That's not what I. You're just extensive as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Red appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. You! Is everyone okay? You know what? Uh-oh. I wasn't the one who magically grew a size bigger as soon as showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was staying here. Red! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it! If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Red. Wait. There's a reason we have made so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself is also a waste. Do you understand that, right, Red? Well. Shrug. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Well, whomever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori! Natsuki glares at me, dying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri! But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori comfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Red. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into your conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems are amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And then Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So what are we fighting for? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to read that. Not that too. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can recognize things or organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I could even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means that Yuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't it? Isn't she? You could say that. She might be in her head, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Taking good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. Count on me. Vault boy, thumbs up. Sorry. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, so it's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Right, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Red! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sierra beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sierra and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sorry, my throat is being scorched because of the talking. Yeah, okay. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, don't you? Or, no, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Red, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's. Every day is going to be so much fun. Even though it's a school day. Yeah, I kind of hate school. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds up, or future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Excuse me. I ate before I did this. Very much. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, what time is there left? How long did we do? Okay, I think it's not going to be either at 15 or 30 minutes with 1 hour. Because apparently my voice cannot handle the talking anymore, so I should leave it off here. Leave it off here right now. So save here and quit. So yeah, that is the Doki Doki Literature Club live stream part 1. And yeah, of course you can see there games I have some. But yeah, that is the official. That's the official live stream for Doki Doki Part 1. So yeah, that's it. And if you have any opinions or what you think, comment down below. And just a reminder, I'll not be doing any Fortnite videos whatsoever because it's becoming trash. I know that's in my opinion, but for those of you that are offended, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to speak my mind here because I'm just tired of holding it in my mind. So yeah, there'll be different gameplays out coming soon of what I'm going to do, like the Titanfall thing and the Heroes of the Storm, and some of those. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do Baldi or something because yeah, it's a hard game. I have to tell you. But yeah, uh, that's the live stream, and yes, I'll see you next time. This is part one. There's going to be different parts of it. I'll see you next time.